something that I've been thinking about recently is what we're missing out on not believing in ourselves. And I think it's freaking crazy when we start believing in ourselves and it's like, okay, oh shoot, like if I would have done this like earlier, um how different can things be? And then there's like that fine line of like what could have been, but then also like keep going and like not giving up because we didn't do things differently before. But that's what I really want to talk about is like that to remind ourselves like you gotta start believing in yourself, because when you start believing in yourself, you create a change within yourself, and once you create that change within yourself, it creates a ripple effect on the external world as well. So I think that's what I want to talk. No, that's what I want. That's what I am going to talk about today. So with that being said, welcome to another episode of Melo Medesco. We have another solo episode, as you could tell. I am working on sending emails this month so I could actually do some interviews because I'm really excited to get back to that. But with that being said, oh, there's a car right next to me. But with that being said, also if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And if you're listening on Spotify or on the podcast, follow there as well. And in Spotify, you can also comment. So leave a comment down below. Like, what did you think about this episode? Did you need it? There's a reminder. Do you not agree? Do you disagree? Like let me know. Hopefully I'm not speaking like super loud. I don't know. Okay, because my window's also off. I mean down. But yeah, so with that being said, let's get started with the episode. Am I've been I well, I'm always thinking a lot of like of how can I think now I've been trying to really try to redirect my thoughts. So every time I'm thinking, I try to be more aware of like, okay, this is what I'm thinking. Is this actually aportando? Is this actually adding value, or is it like helping me, or is it not helping me and it's making me think bad about myself? So when I see those things, like I feel like now I'm more conscious about the thoughts. And even when I am in a funk, like maybe like a day I'm like not feeling good, like literally recently, like what's today, Wednesday, so like 2 days ago, like after work I was just so tired and I just didn't have no energy, like I could like barely eat, and I'm like, and then going into that funk is like I just want to sleep. So when I went to when I wanted to take a nap, I was I was kind of like, oh man, like I could be using my time more wisely, or I could be doing something else, and just kind of like see like it wouldn't be like harsh, but it was definitely like I could be doing something else, but I just felt so tired. So I was like, you know what, it's okay, like we'll take a nap, we'll rest as much as we need, and then once we wake up, we'll do what we have to do, which was kind of like plan episodes and stuff like that, which I still ended up not doing. But I I don't even know what I did after I woke up, but I did take it at 2 3 hour nap, which was really helpful because I was really really tired. And I think it's because I haven't like drank water properly, so that's why I need to like remind myself like to drink water. But that talk in itself, like it's okay, like just we need that sleep, we need that nap, and like we'll figure it out like afterwards. Like, but this is like if this is what we need right now, like it's fine. Like you could take that nap. So it was like giving myself grace because I probably wouldn't have. I mean, who knows? Maybe I would have been more productive if I would have stayed awake and like done it and like got more energy out of it. But it's what I thought was the best decision at the moment, and I can't judge the consequences of that decision afterwards. So, all of this talk, all of this, like, okay, like, it's, like, what's the best decision that we can make right now has really helped. And, and now that I've been, like, thinking better or, like, having better thoughts about myself, like, oh, like, I'm so proud of you. Or when I'm in a funk and, like, I remember, oh, like, no, like, you're actually, like, you're good. Like, remember when we did this, when we did that, when we did da 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 da. And it's, like, it reminds me, okay, actually, I'm not a bad person, or actually, I'm not, like, like, a stupid person, whereas, like, you keep making bad decisions, like, every time, for the most part, we try to make the best decisions that we can, and we've done things that, I that, not to compare it to others, but sometimes fear really prevents us from doing certain things, and thankfully we're not letting that happen, because I'm still making these videos, like, even though outliers, even though like there's like not a lot of views, or I could be doing things differently, or it's cringy, or I keep like forgetting what I want to say. It's no, you keep going. And even though, again, I could be doing other stuff, like maybe writing more, so I could like have my thoughts more concretely, more concise, or I could be practicing more with my talking, blah blah blah. I'm still doing the thing, even though it's like small steps, and in a way I'm embarrassing myself in a way by putting in the practice, because I'm doing things like spontaneously. But even that helps create momentum in doing the thing, because if I would have waited to, you know, like have the script or have some outline or blah blah blah, and when I know I procrastinate a lot, that I will have like 0 videos right now. Like I will have no videos at all, because I procrastinate too much. Whereas like I said, I took my nap, and it's like I didn't plan my videos. But then like throughout the day I get ideas. So it's like, okay, I could do this, I could do that, and like kind of think about it a bit, and then like do the video. But if I would have like waited more, then I probably would not have as many videos as I have now. So going back to like the actual topic, like what we're missing out and not believing ourselves, is like, I feel like now I'm reminding myself like of the possibilities and opportunities that could come once you're more aligned, and once you like follow the excitement and your curiosity. Because imagine like how different our lives would be if we knew what we wanted, like we had clarity on like what we want, like the maybe not like career wise, as in like, oh, I want to do this and this, because at least for me that's been my struggle since forever. But knowing like, okay, like this project sounds very interesting, I'm gonna do that. And not even like, you could also have your 9 to 5 and do something different as well. Like it's not just like follow your passion and like do the thing and like forget about everything, quit your job. Like that's not that lifestyle is not for everybody, and you could do like little steps to do that. So once we remind ourselves that there are possibilities, and like you start getting clarity, once you start getting clarity, you start seeing like, what am I capable of? Like what are the skills that I need to get to where I am, and what skills do I already have that are gonna help me get to where I am. So like for me, at least I want to think my skills right now is like being spontaneous, or being like not giving a fuck or not giving a fuck in like having to have everything perfect. Because again, I'm creating this video right now, and it's like I have nothing planned. Like I'm literally speaking gibberish, but I'm still gonna put out this video because because I can't even speak right now, because it might help somebody who's like, okay, like this loser is creating videos where it literally doesn't make sense. I have speaking skills, and all I need is to get at to get out of my fear, to face my fear. There we go. To face my fear in being in camera. So it, in a way, like hopefully it kind of gives you a bit of permission to do the thing that you want to do. Because someone like me, who literally has no skills in communication and all of that, is doing the thing, and is doing the thing in like the bare minimum. It's not like I'm doing shorts, or I'm like planning, or I'm like reaching out to people, or like doing more research on like how to do this better. Like I'm literally doing the bare minimum. And that's not to say that's always gonna be the case. I am trying to, like, literally yesterday I was like doing my research on like what can I do to like improve and whatnot, because I have a lot of ideas. My thing is I just procrastinate too much. And so like this little like stuff, like this small wins of like making videos and like sharing them, it's really helping like with my confidence, helping me with like, okay, you are disciplined and you can do these things. Okay, now we could add something else into this project. So getting clarity, knowing what your skills are, and then I think what my skills are. So what I need to work on is that discipline, that doing my research and actually following through with what I have to do. is probably one, and then like skills, like negotiation skills, sales skills, negotiation skills, so that I could, negotiate with like brands, or negotiate with like brands in the sense of like I right now want a car, and it's like, maybe I could talk to like a brand car and see what they say, or what do I need, because again, I don't have a following, so it's like, is that an option? And then if I don't talk to those people, it's like, it's always gonna be a no. At least if I talk to them, it's okay, actually, we can't do this because of this and this, and then I could work towards it, or 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 not. Like, it's just like, I think it's just like following, like just seeing the possibility. What's the possibility of it actually happening? Like, even if we think it's like a 0% chance, like just being able to do it is one, gets you out of your comfort zone, and two, you actually get a no, instead of oh, it could have been a no, but because I didn't ask, I actually don't know. But getting to that point of like actually going to those people, is like, man, like, can I do it? Like, this is hard. Like, what are they gonna say? What am I gonna say? So it's a lot of like practice within that, and again, believing in myself that I can do it. So it's like, what are we missing out? Like, what if I talk to the right person, and is like, man, actually, Andrea, we love your idea. I think it's a great idea. We want to support small creators, and like people who want to do, like, who want to follow their passions, and actually have been doing the work. And it's like, okay, actually, like, what? Like, it's crazy. Like, imagine if that was the response that they would give me. Like, I would never, and I would still not know if I don't do that thing. So now that I'm saying all this, like, okay, actually, I should do it. Like, you don't know what's possible, and that's the thing. Like, we're missing out in the things, on things, if we don't believe in ourselves, and then we're not doing the work. So yeah. And I think another thing too is like, when we don't believe in ourselves, and we don't start redirecting our thoughts, when we don't have clarity on the things that we want, on the goals, and on the goals that we have, and like doing the things to achieve it, we start decreasing, or start lowering our self-esteem, because like, oh, see, Andrea, like, you couldn't do this, or see, you didn't do this, or see, blah 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 blah, all these things that it's so easy for us to tell, because we're so programmed to be in the negative state, instead of like seeing the possibilities and seeing the positive things, and being optimistic about things. So it's forgot what I was going at this point. But when we start lowering our self-esteem, we start creating a ripple effect, a momentum towards that, and when we're not conscious about those things, we can't redirect our thoughts, and we're not aware of those thoughts, and you get into that funk where you're like, why is my life as this? Or maybe we go into victimization, or we go into shaming ourselves, or guilt, and blah blah blah. But then again, once we go into like, at least for me, we get into this like enough is enough type of thing. Is like I'm already like living this life. Like, my life in itself is like, it's good. Like, it's like, I'm actually privileged to have the life that I have, and I'm so thankful for it. But yet again, there's this like small thing where like there's something missing, and it's not until I work on myself where I'm not gonna know what they are. And like, once I start working on myself, and I start believing in myself, you create this excitement, and you create this curiosity of like, okay, actually, maybe it's here where I want to go. And I'm talking specifically like to people who don't know what they want to do with their life. Like, I have no freaking clue. But for some reason, I'm like going into like social media. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to like a lot traveling, and like road trips, and getting out of my comfort zone, and healing relationships, and all that. Like, that's where I'm inclined to go towards. And then I'm getting my enough is enough moment, because it's like, I've been having this routine and this lifestyle where, as much as I'm grateful for it, like, I know there's more, and I want to do more, and I want to see what the possibilities are out there, and like for myself, because we've been programmed and ingrained, like, because of like color of our skin, because of our gender, because of whatever, there's opportunities where it's not for us, but in reality, it's for everybody. It's like, you just have to put in the work, and you have to know what you want. So when we start believing in ourselves, when we start aligning ourselves with and being congruent with what we believe, what we feel, and what we do, things start aligning, things start falling into place, and you start getting signs, or you start getting confirmation of, oh, this is actually the path where I want to go, or you start meeting people. There's synchronicities where it's like, oh shit, like I met this person, and it's like, maybe I should talk to that person a bit more because maybe they could help me with this, and this is something that I actually needed help with, and all of that. So things are falling into place, and yes, there are gonna be obstacles, and yes, those fears are gonna come back up again, and you're gonna be like, oh no, like maybe this is not the way, and then self-sabotage again, and it's like starting not from zero, but definitely going 3 steps forward, and then going 2 steps back, and then going 4 steps forward, and then going 1 step back, and it's gonna be that back and forth. But again, with redirection, with reminding yourselves, or reminding ourselves that, we're gonna miss out on a lot if we don't believe in ourselves, because there's so much more out there. And once you start aligning, and once you start doing those things, you're gonna, and even if you don't see results in the first year or whatnot, you're gonna be, hopefully you're gonna be inspiring others to do the thing that they're excited, like, even if it's not like anything grand, like it doesn't have to be anything grand, like maybe taking dance classes, or posting on social media about like your day in your life as a mom, or right now I'm like super excited for my cousin and like their family, because like they bought an RV, and it's like they're gonna do that RV lifestyle, and they're gonna be figuring things out. I'm like really excited to see the process, their videos. Hopefully soon I'm gonna be interviewing them as well, just like to get their their perspective like now, and then like do a video like in 6 months or in a year, and like see their growth. Like I'm so excited for them, and I'm super super proud of them. And it's like, man, if they've been doing at least from what I know, like hopefully they've been doing the work like within, and they're now believing in themselves, and like they have like this team, and they're communicating, and when one's down, like the other one like tries to pick them up, and when the other one's down, like the other person tries to pick them up, and it's like now they're believing in themselves, and they're taking what one could consider risk, but they're doing it because that's what excites them, that's where life is like kind of like leading them. And again, imagine if they were still like in their fears, or if they wouldn't have done the work, they could have like delayed their what they could be doing now, they could have delayed it further. But because again they're doing the work, and they've done the research, they've done all of that, it's like now they get to start like this journey of like RVs, and like the RV lifestyle, and figuring out how to do videos and all of that. So that's really really exciting, and let this hopefully be a reminder for you, a sign, a confirmation where it's like you are worth it, like you are deserving. Me lo merezco. Like all these things that you want, it is possible. You just have to be clear. You have to have clarity on what you want. You have to know like what are your skills, like what are your talents, what are you good at, what are the things that you might need to work on that are going to be useful for this journey that you're going through. And learning all of that, like emotional regulation, learning about yourself, uh, being more proactive and stuff instead of reactive when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to like situations and experiences, being able to know how to redirect your thoughts, meditating so you have more clarity if you have no idea what you want to do. And yeah, so just know that you are worth it. And if you feel like you've missed out on so many years because you haven't believed in yourself, like me, like this is like my third, fourth year, and it's like just now I'm feeling the difference of like what it really means to start believing yourself. Because maybe I'm not completely there, but I've been doing the work where it's like, okay, I'm definitely getting more confidence. I definitely have more confidence. I have like I'm now able to kind of like be more aware of when I start self-sabotaging and start redirecting those thoughts and the actions as well. So yeah, I feel like I could go on a rant, because again this is not planned, so I have no, like it's all over the place, and I do apologize for that. I've been saying that for the past like a few episodes, but like I am trying to like sit down, like type and like write on like what do I actually think, what do I want to say, what have my thoughts more clear. So if you're like watching these videos, I really do appreciate it, because again, I'm all over the place, but I'm more excited of what's to come. I am manifesting my Honda Element. So if y'all know of somebody who's selling and it's really fair, it's in good condition, you know, I don't even know if I should be saying stuff like this like online. But I mean, who else is gonna watch it? Like maybe that person who decides to watch it, like click on my video and like has a Honda Element. It's like, actually, I don't want my Honda Element anymore. It's like, let me reach out to Andrea. And you know, I don't know, like crazy shit like that could happen, and I don't know how I'm gonna get my Honda Element or just like do this road trip that I want to do, but I know it's gonna happen. So I'm excited. So with that being said, remind yourself, I am worth it. Me lo merezco. And you'll see how things start aligning. So, whew, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Have an amazing, beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.